Hey guys, welcome to the tea house. How y'all doing today? Hope you guys are doing wonderful. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys have had a great Tuesday. Um, me, I have just been sitting around the house chilling. I had a headache today. The husband is sick. Oh my God, I tell you, I can't catch a break. A sister can't catch a break. For real. How y'all doing? Y'all never mind my head. I have not done nothing to myself today. I'm not gonna lie. This first day I had went down to see my daughter. So I'm trying to rest, do some cleaning in my bathroom, bedroom and bathroom, get rid of some stuff. And that's why I didn't come live last night. I was exhausted. I was tired. Oh, and we went to my grandson's first basketball game. So the family had to be there so we can support, okay? Because guess what? That's what we do as a family, right? They won 91 to 30. My grandson got 31 points. um, so yeah, they won. He did great last night. Uh, yeah. So remember, all things on this channel is alleged, in my opinion, is for learning, teaching, entertainment purposes only. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. If you guys would like to give to the channel, all donations that I get through my Cash App goes to a displaced family. And we have actually looked at a place for them, and it's going to be way cheaper, and it's going to be closer to their people that can get them around to new jobs. The total cost, I think it's going to be around $600 instead of $2,300. So, it's a little single wide mobile home in a little mobile home community, but it's better than being homeless, right? So that's what we're raising right now. Our goal is $636. Okay, so whatever I get, please, you guys can help. If you know how to get funds, let me know. Y'all know I'm not a fun person. I don't know how to write grants. I don't know anything about, housing funding. I know it's a lot of people, but they're also how uh I think there are issues when the person has a medical issue that they become first. Um, so that's what I'm doing. I am collecting. We're taking plates to them this week. This week or Thursday, we're gonna take them a big dinner. Um, and we're just supporting them until we get that. Check with your county for funds. That's why I said I was going to do that, and just give and send them some information. I intended to do that today, but I just been, have you ever been just mentally drained? And I don't know. I've been I don't know what's going on. I just hadn't felt like my energy level was down yesterday. Um, and I didn't sleep well last night because I was thinking about this, trying to, you know, figure out something. And when I'm helping somebody, that they become my focal. I hate to say that, and it hurts because when I put my all into something, I put my all into it. And I get distressed when I see things not moving, and I question things sometimes. And I shouldn't do that. Do y'all do that? Like, you can see some people, they can do a GoFundMe and raise $20,000. I ain't gonna say no name. And then you get people like this that really need it, and nobody gives a dime. It's crazy to me. It's crazy. And they really need it. It's not no joke. It's not made up. It's none of that. It's crazy. So yeah, I question it sometimes. I know I shouldn't, but that's the human part of me. And I can't help that. It's the human part of me. And I question it because I'm doing it from a great place. And anything I do it from the heart. I don't do it for anything, no thank yous, none of that. I don't do it for that. I don't care. I just want them to be happy. I just want them to be safe. They got girls, okay? They have girls, teenage girls. Do you not know? I don't know if you guys know, but here in Augusta, there was a raid, and it was 10 that they got so far. One guy, he kind of looked, this is how they do things. This is crazy to me. One guy looked like he was a teenager. He was well groomed, and he would pretend like he liked these girls and get their phone numbers and stuff and lure them in, and they would kidnap these girls and put them into, you know, prostitution. And they caught a ring of them. Now that's just 10 of them. They still got their eye on, I don't know, hundreds of them. Okay. And it was like 6 black guys. It was like 1 Mexican guy. It was like 4 or 5 white guys. It's crazy, y'all. So if you in Augusta or anywhere, keep an eye on your daughters, your sons, because what they do is wherever the buyer wants, they go looking for them. These people are bold. You know why? Because we got one in the seat. Okay, the highest seat. We got a criminal in the seat, and a pedo file in the seat. So it's just running rampant. Okay. So yeah, keep your children close, especially your younger children. And if your kids go somewhere, make sure they are with a partner. Make sure you have their location on. I don't care if you are a 21-year-old and you going somewhere, turn on your location. Turn it on, get you an air tag, get you a tag, put it in your purse, put it in your blue jeans. Because I'm telling you, y'all, it's not good out here. It is crazy out here. And we keep ignoring it as people. Whew. SASSYTEA happened here in San Antonio today. 143 people arrested. Man, what y'all say when I tell y'all? It is bad. I looked at them boys. I say, you know what? This is ridiculous. That's why, I got to keep my eyes open. Mm-mm, mm-mm. So anyway, that's my spiel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I just get passionate about our children, about y'all know how I am about displaced people. I don't like it. And the reason why I don't like it, you know why? Because I see them, I see me in them. Because I was almost there. I ain't gonna lie. I was almost them. And I thank God that he saved me from, almost being homeless. And mm, y'all have no idea. No idea. So I have a special heart for that. So, like I said, whatever I get for the Cash App, it goes to them. We're trying to raise $633. Um, and hopefully we're on our way. Okay, we're on our way. Whatever I get, I'll save it up until I get it to the end of the week. And whatever my daughters get, because they're doing the same thing with their friends and family, they're doing like a little raffle, you know. My daughter is going to do a raffle and to get a free braiding style. Yeah. So okay. Hey, Linda Gamble. Hey, Candlelit. Hey, Mrs. Pruitt, my member. Yeah, we're living in some crazy times. Veronica Monroe, my member. Lillian Pickney. Dot Willie is in the building. Let's see. Gloria Williams is here. Georgia Leo. Hey, y'all. TNTG Mom. Uh, do, 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 do. Let's see. Janice Panos, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for my grandson, honey. It was a good night last night. I think that's why I got a headache because it was so loud and my sinuses are acting up. And I don't know. Hey, sound check, Annette. What's up? Hey guys, I see a vision. Yes, it's terrific Tuesday. I think I'm gonna get some tacos. I'm doing good, Dot Willie. Dot Willie, that's what that I took a break last night. I needed a break. Sometimes I have to break in order to see the blessing. Okay. I do because I get discouraged. And I don't want to be discouraged because I want to be an inspiration to you guys and to anybody that's in my presence. Um, so yeah, sometimes I get discouraged. Okay. Sometimes I let a tear. And that's what it was last night. Yeah, not last night. Had to let a tear out because I want things to progress and I don't know if I'm doing it right to progress. Okay, so if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. Do y'all get like that? I mean, it's 34 people. Please hit the like button. Um, do you guys get like that when you see things like it's like you stuck and you don't know what to do to get unstuck? And you've been praying and praying and praying, and it seems like you're just not getting unstuck. You just continue to be stuck like Chuck. Okay. Yeah, that's how I feel right now. Hey, Sharon Godbolt. Hello. Because I want my chat to be active. I want my YouTube to blow up. I want it not blow up with anybody, just the people that I need that God sees fit to have in my chat. I want to be able to draw people that can help you guys, like lenders and bankers and um, even people that work in the industry and doctors for weight loss and hormonal doctors. In fact, I am working on one doctor to see will he come on my channel to talk about black women and menopause. I am working on that for the first of the year. Um, I am taking a class. I'm going to take like a 3-week class on my channel. I talked to my husband's friend. He has 3 channels. He has a gaming channel, which is doing very well. And I'm not into games. I like to play games, but I'm not into gaming. My brother, my brother by my father and his ex, my baby brother, that's my youngest, that's my oldest son age. He's him and my husband's sister, Lexi, they kill it on TikTok. When I say they're killing it on TikTok with the gaming, man, that dude, this gaming videos itself pay his mortgage. I'm like, damn. He said, just get your 10,000, sis. You get your 10,000, you're gonna be all right. So y'all go to TikTok and follow me over there. Okay, follow me over there. He said, he gave me a lot of good tips too. He said, you doing good. He said, you do good with the reviews and coming up with subjects to talk about, and all that. So, how are you, sis? At Sharon Godbow. Hope you guys. Hey, Lakeisha Robinson, my member. Sharon Godbow is in the building. SASSYTEA happened here in San Antonio. So yeah, do y'all ever feel stuck? This is gonna be our first look before we get to Kenneka Jenkins and Cambels noodle chicken noodle soup and soups alike. I don't like Campbell's. I like my own chicken noodle soup. So, what y'all think? Do y'all ever feel stuck? Do you feel like no matter what you do, you're not moving forward? And then what do you guys do to get to move forward? If you ever been in that situation, what have you done to move forward? I would like to get some input. Sometimes I encourage, but I need encouragement too. Hey, Lisa Foster, my member. I think my thing of it is I've come this way. Okay. I've come this far in life. My kids are grown. I have my nursing. I have my computer. I have a lot of things. I think my thing is I want to be great at one thing. I'm good at nursing. I'm good at I'm a good friend. My husband always tell me you need to write down the things that you're good at because you don't realize how good you are at a lot of things. Oh, have you felt stuck in life? And what have you done to move forward when you felt stuck? I know we pray, but what have you done? So I think what I'm doing is what my husband told me to do. Write down the things that he tell me I'm good at a lot of stuff. I don't feel like I'm good at a lot of stuff. I feel like I'm great at nursing and I love to see people get better. I don't like to see people suffer. I like to educate people on a lot of things. Hey, Miss Dee Dee. Hey, Janice Payno says, since you are going to be able to have your show, God is growing your business, trust him. I do get like that. What I do is write down. You know what? Thank you, Janice, because that's what I'm thinking. My husband told me to do. You need to write down everything, and you're gonna see what you're good at. The other day, I told my daughter. She said, my youngest daughter, she said, Mom, why you act like you so tired? Because I took a nap on her couch. I said, I am. I said, everybody thinks I'm superwoman. I said, they think I'm superwoman. I said, I've been out here doing this drive for the family. And she said, Mama, I know you've been pushing hard for that family. And I know you want them to get in a place because I know you don't want them babies out in the street. And she said, that's why we've been down here, trying to get monies up too. And her boyfriend friends, I think this week, he said he's gonna see how much he can get from all his friends and businesses too. So she said, I think that's what's weighing on you, because you have taken the burden off of somebody else and you don't put it on you. And I can tell it's weighing you down, and you're not going to stop until you get that money. You're not going to stop. And she knows me. And I said, sometimes that will say get a vision board. I thought about that, but that when my ADHD won't let me. I'm telling you, I get a vision, but the board will be sitting there and the vision will be all over the place. She said sometimes I think you taking on this, and until you meet the goal of doing what you're going to do, she said, then you'll feel better. But when you not seeing progress and not meeting the goal, it bothers you because you're passionate about kids not being homeless, kids being in the streets, kids that and she said, I think the problem is you were in that position one time and nobody helped you. You had to work. Nobody helped me. Okay, let me tell you, nobody helped me. Nobody but God. Nobody. Not my mama, not nobody. My brother, he would fill my car up. And this is after my divorce from a narcissistic, no good demon. Okay. He would fill my car up every week. Now, my brother, I ain't gonna lie, he did help with money if I needed, food he'll bring me. But far as just helping me and just putting me in a place and helping me, no. Mm-mm. I got my own place. Because my mama is one of them women to believe you should just stay with your husband. I'm not that woman. I'm not going to stay with somebody when I was about to lose my mind. Okay. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to stay with somebody who was mentally, physically, and emotionally and spiritually abusive. I'm not going to do that. And I am not perfect. I'm not going to say I was perfect in my marriage. God knows I was not, but I tried to be. I tried to be. So Veronica says, my problem is I overanalyze things and my mind starts to become cloudy. I have to stop and evaluate. You can do only what you can do. That is true. That is true. And my daughter, even both of my daughters said, she said, well, you superwoman to me. And I said, sometimes I don't want to be superwoman. Sometimes I want people to just lift me and I just want to have that voice where people say, you know what, I'm gonna invest in that. I'm gonna make sure them kids have, because I already got 2 or 3 gifts already. People already done donated gifts, so I got that. They're gonna have a great Christmas. The 13-year-old twins, I'm putting out there to maybe go and get them some clothes. They need clothes, they need shoes. So they're going to have a good Christmas. I'm going to make sure of it. What I do with my business is I write down 5 ways of building and making money. Sometimes online moves than the other. Oh, okay. That's true. I do need to get together. Now I do have, my son is going to make me I can do it myself. It's just that sometimes I don't want to do it. I want somebody else to do it for me. Sometimes I don't want to make a website and then I have to take all the pictures, which I don't mind taking pictures because taking pictures and photography is my escape. So, and put my products on my website, get my link, and just go for it. That's all I could do. So, and I do what I can, but it's just this time of year, and I don't want, when people get depressed, they ended up doing something they don't want to do. I don't want, what in the world happened? Oh Lord, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Wait, how is my phone not charging and I got it plugged up? Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. So that's me. That's my goal. And I'm just trying. That's all. I'm just doing the best I can do. Um, so I get like that sometimes. Yeah. Says if you have help that want to help you, let them help you. Oh, I do. I ask for help, like, because the Lord said you have not, you have not because you ask not. That's why I say what if people, because people do give to my Cash App, okay, and the monies I get for the Cash App, I usually go ahead and save it for the Winter Wonderland, because you guys want to see the ones that can't go to Winter Wonderland. I usually do a whole live stream. I even got my husband even bought me a new handheld camera that I can link it Bluetooth to my phone and hold it. And my phone is going to be on the tripod, and it's still going to be able to move around so you guys can see it all. Okay. But I'm only going to be on subscribers only mode, that night. And the first hour or so might be for the members only. And then after that hour, I'll open it up to subscribers only. Hey, Macklin Davis. What you're going through is normal. Trust God's plan for your business. I am. I got it mapped out in my mind. I just gotta take time and put it down. And what I said I was gonna do is take some time off. I was gonna take some vacation time, like maybe a week, and just work on my business stuff. Yeah. But you gotta have money to start a business. So good Lord. My platform is my business. Whether we like it or not, I don't make money on it. But child, when them taxes come and they want to know, that's my business. Okay. So yeah, I'm trying to get a plan for that. Boost my platform. I know I talk a lot about Country Wayne. We do talk a little bit about Love and Marriage Huntsville, the people. I don't talk about the show. I talk about the people like Neil and Kimmy getting in a big fight. Baby, I thought I was going to holler on that. Okay. Y'all know I'm going to forever talk about Coleslaw. She is going to be she's a forever talked about person. Martell is going to always be talked about with his funny looking self. And, yeah. And I talk about other stuff too. Oh, and by the way, I'm not a Funky Dineva fan, but he was diagnosed with prostate cancer, stage 1. They caught it early, and he's going to be having. He is going to the doctor December the 8th. He is going to be talking to a robotic surgeon and to have the prostate removed. And he would he's going to have to take prostate medication. Okay. Um, and he's going to have to take, just good care of himself. He decided he did not want to do radiation or medicine for the prostate. He wanted to just go ahead and get it out, which it's his choice to do so. Radiation is a lot. It burns the skin. It's a lot to recover from. But, we got to keep him in prayer, okay? Because I'm glad they caught it early. I don't want to see anybody go through that. Yeah, so prayers up for Funky Dineva. Um, he was a little down, but he said he's gonna be all right. It's stage 1, Funky. It's stage 1, okay? And they caught it early. And let me tell you something, it's curable. By the time some of these men get in the hospital, it's gonna spread all over their body. Cause guess what? They don't want to go get their butt. The doctor to go up in their butt and check their prostate. It's unbelievable. But a woman can go and have a baby and the doctor check a butt and a poo poo. It just don't make sense to me. Remember, all business need a written down plan. You're right, Janice. And you need to inbox me so you can help me with a plan. uh, hey, Shaquanda, my member. Right, says I don't wish nothing bad on no one. No, oh God, no. I mean, Funky got his ways, and people follow him for a reason. I'm not one of them women that follow Funky because he, just because and I get it. I get it. No, it's a thing. You can call them names, gay man names, and then when he come back and call you a name, it's a big issue. But we have to be mindful how we talk about people, because that's their lifestyle, and regardless of anything, that's their lifestyle. So we have to be mindful. So when they come back and call you the B word, you didn't think about that when you went over there and called him a F, or F and this and F and that. Then they respond. That's their response. Okay, Janice. That is their response. Okay. So you have to be mindful of how we talk, because we all say things back and forth. But some people want praise more. Okay. Some people want a lot more praise. And you can't get praise if the other person don't know what's going on. Okay. A lot of people can do for you and you go out your way and do, but if they didn't ask you to do, how you going to get praise? Why are you going to put expectations on that person just to appease you so you can feel good about what you did? Because when you do that and you throw it back up at somebody, it almost seems like I'm doing this for you, and I did this. When the person did not ask to get it done, then you want praise. No, we don't do that in the life. You have got to be, you got to move how that person moves. Period. Okay. So, um, things will get better one day. Hey, Shaquanda, Dot Willie. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna talk about Kenneka Jenkins. 6 years ago, she was found in a freezer. Veronica says FD was disrespectful towards black women. I was disgusted about what he said about Mel and Kiki. Oh, I was. Now that right there, that's why I don't fool with him, because of what he said about Kiki. No, I don't. But I don't wish harm on him. I don't. I hope and pray he get well, but I'm not a follower. Nah, not what he said about Mel and Kiki. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. No, sir. No ham. Mm-mm. No, exactly, Veronica. So we're gonna talk about Kenneka Jenkins' mother speaking out after 6 years after Kenneka Jenkins has passed away. The young lady that was found in the freezer, her shoe was missing, and they said it was no foul play. Okay, that's what they said. But the girl had bruises all over her body. Her shoes were missing. Her personal belongings wasn't there. She was found in the freezer. They tried to say that she suffocated in the freezer, but then upon looking at her body, she had cuts and bruises. And she just looked like she had been beaten. Hey, Mary Brown, from California. Hey, boo. And her mom never did speak out. She did in the beginning. Then all of a sudden, she just went quiet. She didn't speak out. People were saying that her mom might have had something to do with it and all this. Now this is a conspiracy theory that's going around. Hey, T-Talk. Hey, boo, what's up? Hey, my friend. I know it's hard for her mother to get that sight out of her mind. I know, Dot Willie, it is. So now she's coming out and saying that she was forced to take a settlement. She never got Kenneka's clothing or any of her personal items. She asked for it several times. Happy holidays to you too, T-Talk. T-Talk, I'm gonna call you in a little bit. I got something to show you. Girl, girl, I'm gonna call you when I get off my live. Woo, chat. Um, and she never got her clothing. She said she was forced to take a settlement, and now she's coming out and she's talking. Okay. So somebody said she got what $3.7 million for a settlement, and she couldn't talk about it. And so what's that little girl name? The singer actress. She needed a kidney, and they were saying that Kenneka was the same blood type as her. And all of a sudden, she gets a kidney, and you don't hear anything else about her. What's her name? Oh God, why am I having brain farts? I guess because I hadn't eaten anything. Um, Selena Gomez. Yes, Selena Gomez. Y'all hadn't heard anything else, have you? Because she got that kidney. They're saying it's from her. So y'all know they were saying that a lot of people are missing and all this cause of body parts, and all this stuff. So allegedly, this is what they're saying. Okay, this is what they're saying. Now she wants to speak out. She's telling everyone that, hey, I was coerced into signing a settlement. No, you don't have to be coerced to sign a settlement. That was your daughter, and you should have got a lawyer. And you wouldn't have. I think you just wanted that money right then and there, and just be quiet. Yeah, they saying she stole they baby's organ. Yeah, that's what they saying. I thought Selena's friend donated a kidney. Well, they saying that she stole a kidney. This is a theory that's going around on the internet. Okay. They said not the friend. It never came from a friend. It came from her. And did being greedy. Yep. $3.7 million. Now you want to come out when you almost broke, they said. How you gonna go? See, these type of people get awarded all this money and then come back out when they don't spent it and did all the stuff they want to on your daughter's death. Now you want to come out and speak about it? You should have been speaking and raising awareness from the time you found out. And nobody can coerce you to make you sign any kind of papers. They can't make you do anything. You could have got a lawyer. You could have fought this, but no, you wanted the money and you didn't want to deal with it. Now that the money is about gone, you want to talk about it. 3K is not enough for my daughter. No amount of money is never going to bring her back. It's not going to be enough. Never. That was your child. Everybody spoke out except her. Hey, Flower Bloom. That is crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. That poor child. And those people, they know what happened to that little girl. They know what happened. I feel like she knew what happened. But when they gave her that 3.7, her whole mouth shut up. Teresa was threatening in the beginning from the hotel. That's why she said she needed help. Also, she did have an attorney to help with the civil lawsuits. Yeah, they were. And then all of a sudden, she just stopped because she got that settlement. But other people have still been fighting for her, even to this day. There's a whole segment on Kenneka Jenkins, Shanquilla Robinson, and another young lady. It's a whole sector. Okay. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Uh, hold on, everyone. Hold on. Okay, there it is. Now I feel like after 6 years to the date, now you want to come out. It just don't make sense. And I'm not saying she didn't love her daughter and she didn't fight for her daughter, but there you could have you didn't have to take the settlement. You didn't have to take the settlement because in my opinion, you could have got a bigger settlement and still brought awareness. That I'm just saying. I mean, that's just my opinion. The two attorneys was trying to help her in the beginning. That was for criminal case. They could only do so much. Teresa was threatening by YouTube bloggers going. She was threatened by YouTube bloggers going to her house. She had to move. Oh, okay. Yeah. I, I don't know why YouTube bloggers get all bent out of shape about somebody else's child? The family settled for 10 mil. I still wouldn't. I think I would have just lived my life quietly and know the truth about me instead of coming out 6 years later to have us and everybody in the world with their opinions. Because it looks bad if you didn't know the complete story. I'm not going to bash her. Oh no, I'm not bashing her. No. What I'm saying is when you're in a bad state of mind and you just lost your child, don't let nobody talk you into doing something that you don't want to do. And I get it. I get it. I get it. The feds wanted to step in and Rosemount Police Department told them no. You know what? But the police department can't overrule the feds. Period. Okay, they cannot overrule the feds. If the feds want to take over, the feds supersede the state because it's the government. So I don't know. Oh, she was under a gag. Oh, okay, under a gag order. Yeah, that's what she taught. That's what she said. I still think I've been crazy. I think I would have went crazy, y'all. I couldn't keep quiet. I still been out here looking and searching and I saw one guy, he went to where Kenneka passed away and he was asking questions and he was really good. He didn't never bash the mom. He was just mainly getting evidence. Let's see. Sassy, see if you have a housing authority in your area, you can get emergency housing. And if you got a goodwill, call them. They can give you information. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jennifer Melton. Thank you for that. Thank you. Flower Bloom. Wow. I didn't know all that. Yeah. Yeah. At Sharon Gobbo, it was bad. She was fighting cancer at the time of her daughter's passing. She couldn't trust nobody. Well, yeah, I can see that. Now they got these theories on here. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Oops. Sorry, y'all. That's the young one of the little girl from the family I'm helping. Uh, hold on. Hold on. Uh, hold on, y'all. Let me make sure. Okay, I just thank you um for the information. I just texted it to her, and she's gonna look up the number and give them a call in the morning. Um, so thank y'all for that. Thank you, Jennifer Melton, for that information. So I did text her and let her know. Um, and I just somebody sent me some money this morning. I got to go back and thank them. So I just sent them that because they didn't have any food, so I sent them that. Okay. Um, hey, Jonetta. Also, in your hometown, if someone has special needs and should get them some emergency help, they do it in San Diego. All of some of the churches. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a special need. Maybe the friends to her mom car back and called back and told lies about what happened. That's one reason why Teresa couldn't trust nobody, plus the hotel workers, etc. Yeah, it was a mess. I believe it. And now that's why I say, Flower Bloom, would you have came out now? I don't think I would have came back out after all that she went through. I couldn't. I would have just left it alone and went on about my way and just grieved my daughter and just put her to rest and keep praying that God will, you know, get these people who did that to her daughter. I don't think I could have came out right now. Just couldn't, because all the stuff she went through. Why now? That's my thing. Why are you doing it now, knowing it was so bad when you first came out? Why now? No, I couldn't do it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I would have to just move to a different state and start my life over and just live. I would just have to live in peace. I could not do that. Now it's like, why now? I think that's why people are questioning. Why now? Why are you coming out now? Instead of just grieving your daughter and try to live the rest of your life. Why now? I think that's what it is. Okay. Teresa has been fighting from day one for her daughter. The hotel never helped her. When she asked to review the footage, they told her no. Mm. Yeah, I heard the hotel was horrible. And then somebody leaked some of the footage and they saw her walking. Yeah, I'm sorry. Walking down the thing, she was stumbling. I do remember that vaguely. Also, in your hometown, if someone has special needs, okay, I got that. The friends to her mom car back. The hotel didn't give feedback. So I think that's what I'm trying to figure out. Why now? Why would you want to come out now and go through this all over again? Ooh, something is sticking me in my head. What is it? Is it a? Oh, it's this pen. Hold on for a minute. Hold on. Okay. Thank y'all. People can be edited out of the footage, etc. That's why the police didn't get it right away. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. And I think that something with the hotel owners had something to do with it. I'm I think they know that kids come there and party all the time. And I think they do stupid stuff like that. I really do. Who are we talking about, Chad? We're talking about Kenneka Jenkins. Her mom is coming back out after 6 years. You know how they did all kinds of stuff to her mom. They did a cover up. They, lied about, Kenneka's death. It was bloggers going to her house. They were calling the police, interfering with the sloppy investigation. The hotel owners, they would not cooperate. They Somebody leaked the footage the of Kenneka, but then I do remember somebody saying there was a glitch, like something cut, and then all of a sudden you see two people, and then you don't see anybody anymore. It was crazy. Um, but after this long, 6 years later, I think I still would be fighting, but I'll be fighting the fight and not let my right hand or my left hand know what I'm doing. I don't know. She went through a lot. It's a cover up. They never did any forensic testing or anything. Police just came, took pictures, and waited for the coroners to show up. All of this video was released by the police department. People can be edited out. That's true. Teresa been fighting from day one. Hey, 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 hey. Y'all, it is crazy. I can't imagine what she went through, but me coming out now, I don't think I could do it. I honestly don't think I would have it in me to go through this again. But I'm gonna fight. If I have to fight, sometimes it's best not to come out, and it's best to fight secretly. And then when you get your ish together and you can have your own team of people that you can go investigate, sometimes you got to get the best investigators. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I think I have to fight and not let my right hand know what my left hand is doing and vice versa. If she was fighting cancer, maybe she had to focus on her health. True, true. It it's just so hard because we can all say what we would do, but we don't know what we would do. To be honest, I mean, I'll be fighting, but I never give up. But they wouldn't know I'm fighting, and I wouldn't dare come out now and speak and go through all that again, so people can come and muddy the water again. Sometimes you have to step away from a situation, go back and reanalyze every bit of evidence, and there's always something we miss every time because our state of mind, where we were, then is clearer now and you can see things differently. It's called the Catholic Church Services. They have money for rent. The Catholic Church Services. Okay. Thank you, Janice. Yeah, I just sent them. Somebody sent me $40 this morning for them. Through I think it's through my daughter, and I just sent that for food. For them, because where they're living, it's like a little suite and it has a little stove and stuff. So, and they're staying right beside a store and all that. So it's walking distance for everything. So yeah, I just sent them money to get food. Um, $40 not a lot, but it'll feed them if she cooks spaghetti today and tomorrow, right? Yeah. Um, hit the like button, you guys. It's 39 people in here. Not sure how many likes it is. We're talking about Kenneka Jenkins' mother. She came out and she's saying that she was, forced to, sign an agreement. Her voice got silent. Um, and we can all be judgmental. And she was fighting cancer at the time. See, there's things I didn't know. But I just don't think 6 years later I can come out. I'll be fighting the good fight with God on my side. And then once I get my evidence and I hire the right people and we get our evidence together and get enough evidence to overrule. Because guess what? The red rum, y'all spell it backwards. Murder it never goes. It's always open case. Always. It might be a dead file, but it can always be reopened. There's uh no expiration date on it. None. Okay. Plus Andrew Holmes told people he saw the footage of KJ walking into the freezer. He claimed he went on the mother's behalf. Teresa said she never gave him permission. What? That is crazy, right? Or a pot of beans and rice. Yeah, with some good old turkey necks in them. Mm-hmm. Andrew Holmes also told Teresa to stop protesting at the hotel so they can make money. Okay. Catholic charities is in most states. Okay. I'm gonna look that up. Yeah, it's crazy, y'all. This is crazy. When I tell y'all it's a lot going on, it's a lot going on with this case. And it's never stopped. Okay, listen. And I told you it's a sector on YouTube. They ain't never stopped. They still fighting for Kenneka. When I tell you these people are fighting for Kenneka, and then you got the ones that are fighting for Kenneka's mom, and then you got the ones that are going against her mom and making up lies. It's always like that in every sector. I'm not gonna go against nobody, mama. They did the same thing with Shanquilla Robinson dad and mom, y'all. They dogged that poor little woman out and her dad. Oh my God, it was horrible. And you know that's not true. And you know you making up lies. They talked about a sister, all kinds of stuff. And it was so debunked. But yet there are a lot of people that believe that. A lot. Andrew Hunt was supposed to be a community activist. He was more on the hotel side. You know, some of these activists, they ain't active. Okay, they ain't activated. It's all about them. They don't care about your child. They don't care. They more about getting well known out in the community, getting grants, pretending like they helping people and ain't helping nobody. Trust me, I know a few. Drive better cars than people that work all day long. And where is the activity? Where is the activity? Where you at? Why we hadn't heard you at the court? Why we ain't seen you at the courthouse? Because you know there wasn't no activists there when my brother was under lie. I ain't seen not one activist, not one. But yet you heard them talking about it. And after I went off, they ain't talked about it no more. Bet not. Half of the people are sick. Yes. I have never seen nothing like this before. A lot of us that was watching from the beginning had some sleepless nights trying to see what really happened. I think what we did in the beginning, we made it complicated. And I don't think it's complicated at all. I think she wandered off. I do. I think wasn't she with somebody? I don't think they was even drunk. I think she was drunk, but I don't think the other was drunk, and I think they did it on purpose. I honestly do. Somebody attacked that young woman, put her in the freezer. That is my opinion, and I'm always stick with it. She couldn't fight back because she was liberated, and she probably had more because they didn't do any sample testing. And if they did, they're going to make up a lie and say she was 10 times over her limit because she was a small girl. No, they shouldn't left her, but I think they were in on it. I've always said that. I've always said that. I don't think they liked her. I think they beat her up and left her there. I do. I still do. I don't trust him. He received a certificate from the city after that. Mm-hmm. Them activists can go. Them activists don't care nothing about nobody unless it's a big case and they gonna get their name out there so they can get funding and money. This is the last one. Call 211 and they can guide you with a lot of information. When I lived in San Diego and I worked for a nonprofit organization. Oh, okay, Janice Panos. Thank you. Thank you, sis. Those friends shouldn't left her. Thank you, y'all. For the ones that's late and that's coming in and just now realizing I'm on. Cause sometimes you don't know that you're on. Um, until some notifications are not on, and it's just crazy. Make sure you please check your subscriptions. Make sure you're still up to date on your subscribing, because YouTube or some people would try to unsubscribe you and try to slow your channel down. They would do it. They will. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Um, oh, okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to think about something. So just make sure your notification bells are on. Share the video, comment below. Okay, if you want to give to the channel, as you guys know, I'm helping a family that is displaced. If you want to give to the Cash App, I was I will. We're trying to raise $630 just so they can have a deposit. Okay. For a place. They will be calling. They've been calling around, but these are some new things that y'all told me, and I'm so glad that I asked because I didn't know anything about it. When it comes to this, the only thing I know is how to help the veterans. Okay. Um, because a lot of our veterans are homeless, displaced. People are taking their money. Um, and if y'all didn't know, it was this place called the House of Prayer here, not the House of Prayer, but it was another place called the House of Prayer. Who the guy lived in a $1 million house here in Evans, Georgia. That's the rich side of town, and he was taking all the veterans' money. He moved the veterans out of their house and put them in this something like a living facility, and he sold their houses or either rented them out and was taking their money. And then he would, if you go to school and you married to a veteran, you can get funds for going to school. They signed all those veterans up for school and got all that funding. They got over 30, like $2 or $3 million a year for these veterans, and they caught up with them, shut them down. And the guy that was doing the ring, that he been using another man's name since 1986. They don't even know who this man is. They don't know who he is. Yeah, so be careful. The report states that she had topamide in her system. Could that have caused her to become? Oh yeah, yeah. Is that for? That's for seizures, ain't it? See, you're not supposed to drink with seizure medicine. They did the two autopsies. One was done by Cook County, and the other one was done by a private. Okay, ME that Teresa hired. Flowerbone, I didn't trust him from the first time I saw him. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all. So yeah, that y'all, that's sad. It really is. Okay. It is sad. It is crazy, y'all. I just wish her the best. I hope that her and Shanquilla Robinson's mom can get some justice. But you know, you know how that goes when it comes to us. Dopamine is used for epilepsy and migraines. Yeah, it can also be used for it can be used for yeah, epilepsy is for that's seizures. Yeah. My son takes it. Yeah. So drinking with tropamide or any kind of seizure medicines like valproic acid, anything like that, it can alter you. Yes. It can cause where far as like you just normally drunk, it escalates it. You don't know where you are. It's almost like you've been drugged. Yeah. It's for epilepsy and migraines. Yep. If you ever have a head injury, they put you on that. They put you on Keppra to keep you from having seizures. Hmm. So okay, that Funky Dineva. What else we got, y'all? What about Campbell's chicken noodle soup? Did y'all hear about the chicken noodle soup and the CEO, what he said about Campbell's chicken noodle soup? Did y'all hear about it? Won't be buying no Campbell's. I don't eat Campbell's like that. Mm-mm. Campbell's chicken noodle soup has been disclosed as using um, manufactured meat, saying it is made, the chicken in the Campbell's chicken noodle soup is made out of paper through a machine. And it was originally to be sold to poor people. And the CEO said he wouldn't eat it. He wouldn't put his mouth on it. And it was on a tape, a video of him saying it. It was, yeah. It's a big thing today. Everybody talking about it, saying that they manufacture the chicken on an alpha computer and they place it in the soup and it swells like chicken. Mm-hmm. Yep. They need to shut them down. They need to shut them down. And everybody, they need to sue. They need to sue. Dopamine had me feeling like I was on fire. I had hyper cautious also. I was on it for migraines. Yeah, it's a nerve stimulator, so it will make you feel that way. Sometimes you have to get off of it. It's like a nerve medicine. Yeah, the whistleblower was fired. Yeah, they told it, baby. Told all of it. So no Campbell's chicken noodle soup. Okay. No ma'am, no ham. Bio-generated meat. Yep. And we wonder where all this colon cancer and stuff coming from. You know, people that's doing this and putting people in harm's way, they're gonna pay the price. They're gonna pay a price. I mean, they're gonna pay a big price. That's crazy. That is crazy. So Campbell's chicken noodle soup is under fire, honey. It is under fire. And it ain't go get no better because people are going in. Okay. That whistleblower should be able to sue through EEOC. Yep, you're right. One thing about it, when it comes to whistleblowers, you're never supposed to fire them. You can't attack them, but most whistleblowers do get attacked. I know, like Cambels chicken noodles. I just make my own. I'm scared of any kind of canned soup, even though it says what's that? It's there's another one. Uh-uh. And it's loaded in sodium. So when you use a can of chicken, cream of chicken, you ain't got to add no sodium to your food because it's gonna salty it. Mm-mm. Hey, Lakeisha Robinson, my member. Hey, I heard about that as well. Yeah, it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Excuse me. Now, you know, you got my nail is too long. I'm gonna have to go have that cut down. Mm-mm. So yeah, whoo, child, it's crazy, y'all. That it is crazy. It is crazy. So we have to be careful and mindful of what we're eating because now every company is trying to cut costs. I did quickly remove the drug from my list. I have had adverse reactions to 4 of those types of meds. Cymbalta made me hallucinate. I am a fixer now. So far, so good. Oh, that's good. Effexor is good. It just made my friend girl, it made her so sleepy she couldn't function. So she started taking it at night, and by the time she got up, she wasn't like sleepy anymore. She eventually got off of it. You know, I take Zoloft, so Zoloft is my miracle drug. I ain't gonna lie. I take all my medications at night, every one of them. I take them at night. I don't take any during the day. And I don't take a lot of medication. I take the Zoloft, my asthma medicine, my sinus medicine, and my, what you call that? I take my cholesterol medicine and vitamins. I don't take medication. I don't take any high blood pressure. Thank God. I don't take none of that stuff. But I do take cholesterol medicine because when I started going through menopause, my cholesterol went up because I gained weight through menopause. So it's crazy. Neurotin had my cousin, uh, my auntie. She was hallucinating. Like we didn't know what was wrong with her, and we didn't even know she had started taking Neurotin um for her neuropathy, and she just was talking out her head. I'm like, what is wrong with her? You know, and yeah, and then she finally told us. I seen her take. I said, "What are you taking?" She said, "That's medicine. My doctor put me on. I made her start taking it." And she came. She started feeling better. But yeah, she was crazy. She was mean, and I'm like, what is going on? It was that neurotin for her neuropathy. So you have to be careful with some of these medications. And doctors, they'll put you on anything. They don't care as long as they get the kickback. They don't care. They really don't. Ooh, sorry, y'all. Okay, so so far we've talked about Funky Dineva being diagnosed with prostate cancer. We send prayers up for him. We've been talking about, for the ones that just getting here, talking about Kenneka Jenkins, her mom coming back out, talking about how she was forced to sign papers. She never got her daughter's belongings. She never got anything from her daughter that she's been asking for, and she's also saying she's going to speak out now when she couldn't speak out earlier. Now we're talking about Campbell's chicken noodle soup, okay, being they're under investigation for bio bio generated meat, which is meat that is made off a computer out of this certain material, and you put it in the soup and it absorbs the flavor and you think it's chicken, you might as well just go out here and get you some tofu and cut it up, put it in your chicken noodle soup. It tastes like chicken because tofu takes on the taste of anything that you're cooking. If you're cooking sweet and sour, it's going to taste like sweet and sour chicken. I like tofu. I don't know why they biogenerating this. You can make tofu yourself. The best specialist to ask about an RX is the pharmacist. I ask the pharmacist about a medication before I will a doctor. That's true, Yvette. Erica, Yvette. That's what they're there for. Most time, I can tell what's not working and what is working. Like for instance, if you're on amiodarone, I don't know if you guys take that medication for your heart. If you start to swell in your feet, that is a side effect of amiodarone. You start having a cough, that is a side effect of amiodarone. If you take lisinopril or anything that has pril on it, and you develop a cough and you don't know where it came from, that is a side effect, and it's a dangerous side effect. That means you need to tell your doctor so you can get off of that pril. Okay. Um, so amiodarone, it does some people well. Some people it destroys their lungs, make things worse. Okay. So yeah, we gotta be mindful. We gotta be our own advocates, or we gotta advocate for our family because ain't nobody else gonna do it. And that's true. Now hit that like button, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Woo! Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Woo! I wonder why this don't work. Oh, why? Hmm. I'm sorry, y'all. Just trying to figure out how this thing works. Oh, it must have batteries. It's like a little charger. I got it on my little desk thing. So, what does it mean when the top of your feet hurts when I'm laying down? What do the top of your feet hurt? Mm. Have you been walking all day? If you've been walking all day, your feet gonna hurt. It's a difference between hurting and burning. They're burning and you can't feel nothing. That could be neuropathy. Um, if you feel like if your feet swell, you might have vein disease, and that I mean now people are getting their veins open back up so they can have good flow to their feet. Um, I have a what you call that, plantar fasciitis, because I had a bone spur, and that thing, man, that will put you under. Ooh, child. Oh my God, a bone spur is not for the weak. Whew. When I tell you that hurt, and then there's no point in having surgery because they come right back. It's crazy. So sometimes I have to be careful, and I do exercises on my feet. Like at night, I pull my feet back, pull them forward, pull them back about 15 times each. Then I roll them around in a circle. My son said that it because I eat lots of seafood. Yeah, you can have, y'all don't know this, but if y'all have gout, seafood and gravy will make your gout act up so bad you wish you were never alive. Okay? Seafood is bad for cholesterol. Okay, if you got high cholesterol, do not be eating seafood every day. That lady that be loved, that woman done ate so much greasy seafood, she looked like a pail of grease sitting up there eating all that seafood. She really looked greasy. And I ain't saying that to be funny, but she be eating that grease and her hair look greasy, her skin look greasy. She was a beautiful woman eating all that seafood. And then she looked like a pail of grease and like a bucket of lard. Just sitting up there eating grease on top of grease. I'm like, damn, girl, your whole bloodstream ain't nothing but grease. Ain't no way in the world that lady can have good health. Eating all that grease, she look like a lard bucket. Like she stick her head down in lard. No, no, no. And she be smacking on that stuff. I'm like, ooh, mm-mm. That is too much grease. Too much. Why? Lord. I be like, ooh. She be just, I'm like, what is wrong? I am very have to stop. I'm just saying, Janice, Janice, I'm just saying that woman eat too much seafood. That woman eat all the seafood, have all that gravy. And, oh my God, I feel so, I be like, Lord, she gonna, I bet you shake her hand, she'll slide right past you. I bet you try to push her, she'll slide like butter in the skillet. I ain't never in my life seen nothing like it. It just makes me sick to my stomach to see somebody eat like that. And I mean, she be licking and sucking them fingernails and clacking the can on. Mm-mm. No, girl, all that corn, her gut can't be healthy. That ain't no way. Corn is rough on your gut. Ugh. And all them sausages. Oh, I bet her blood pressure 200 over 1,000. Oh my God, there ain't no way she could be healthy. Mm-mm. Since you need to be on stage, I'm just saying, she look like a bucket of lard. I mean, just like she just greasy from her hair to her feet. Everything, her nails look greasy. It's just terrible. I'm like, oh my gosh, she looked like a bucket of grease. Hair look like it's wet, but she been undone her hair. Skin don't look right to be greasy and wet looking. Oh, yeah, she's a walking corpse. All that grease, oh my jeez, my God. I ain't never seen nothing. Like I said, oh, she just dipping and just be eating. I said, ain't no way. Oh, oh, Dot. I'm just saying, Dot. Oh God. And there's no way she could be healthy. I'm sorry. Okay. And her face out, oh, it's just greasy. She just greasy. Mm. Don't look at her. Y'all gonna come back and say, sad. You ain't never lied. She is greasy looking. I just happened to look at her one day. I was like, is it is she greasy or is it me looking at something wrong? She greasy, y'all. She greasy. She like a bucket of lard. You know the old school lard. Mm-hmm. Like she'll slide across the pan. Put it in the pan, she'll hop off and she'll slide right across it like a stick of butter. I'm just telling y'all. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Then there's this big old white girl. She be on there. What? Hold on, y'all. Oh, sorry, y'all. Sorry. All right. Anyway, so you guys, I've been on about an hour and a half talking. So I will see you guys later. I am going to go live on TikTok for the Country Wayne skits. Dalen and Noel Carter done tore up his whole pizza joint and all that. So we're definitely gonna go and talk about that on TikTok. I'm not sure if it's gonna be tonight or if it might be tonight. I need to do a live over there for real. So anyway, you guys, I will talk to you in a little while. Y'all have a great night. Okay. Bye, y'all. Hit that like button as you leave out of here. Okay. And if you all want to give, you can give to the channel. It goes to my family. Okay. Bye. Not my family, but my family that I adopted for the holidays. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Bye, y'all.